Over 136 hotels have been shut down in Imo State as insecurity intensifies. The PDP candidate pledges to apply amnesty, create 23,000 jobs in 100 days. It has been disclosed that over 136 hotels have been shut down in Imo State in the face of unknown gunmen menace and other forms of violent crimes. A governorship candidate who wishes to change this ugly situation has revealed in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, that he would set up an amnesty program which was introduced in Nigeria for the first time by the People's Democratic Party (PDP) through the late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua in the Niger Delta. The PDP candidate Samuel Anyanwu took his campaign to Port Harcourt at the weekend and justified this by saying that the former governor of Rivers State, now FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, helped him become the party's national secretary. He stated that before now, at weekends, all the hotels in Imo State were fully booked. Today, he lamented that once it is 6 p.m., nobody comes into the state again, either from Anambra, Enugu, Abia, or Port Harcourt. But today, 40% of hotels in Imo State are up for sale. All the people employed in these hotels and eateries have been sacked. A hungry man is an angry man, he said. According to him, Imo State capital, which is Owerri, had over 340 recognized hotels. The top 10 charging between $184, that is 83,000 naira then, but 164,000 naira now, and others $26, that is 23,000 naira then and 11,000 naira now. Some of the top 10 hotels that attracted traffic from the southeast and south-south included Swiss International Beland Hotel, Beland Hospitality Hotel and Toys, Transit Suite and Served Apartment, Full Moon Hotels, Anzio Honors, All Season Hotel, Tempura Luxury Hotel, Eastern Emirates Hotel and Suite, Marathon Hotel and All Season Hotel. Now, more than 40% of top and lower hotels are now up for sale, and their owners are on the run because of insecurity and very low patronage. Before unknown government took over, most people around the region prefer to wed or party in Owerri or Asaba. It seems the state has lost that age. Justifying his proposed amnesty in Imo State, Anyanwu said insecurity had affected 40% of hotels in Imo State and that they had been put up for sale, meaning they are on the run. If elected, he stated that he will create 23,000 jobs in the first 100 days as governor of Imo State. The governorship candidate, speaking in the Ikoku Motor Spare Parts section of Diobi in Port Harcourt, while addressing Imo indigenes and motor spare part dealers, also stated in the next few days that Imo State would wear a new look. Imo State will walk, come to Rivers State, and you can see physical developmental infrastructures. Rivers State is an oil producing state just like Imo State, but where are the infrastructures in Imo State from oil derivatives? Imo State gets an allocation of over 5 billion naira every month, and there is nothing to show for it. Over 2,000 youths have been killed in Imo State in Osu local government area, Oru East local government area. Young men are being killed every day in the name of IPOB and ESN. Every young boy is being killed there and tag IPOB, that is the Indigenous People of Biafra, and ESN, that is the Eastern Security Network. From January 15, when he said he would be sworn in, he would live in Imo State to solve the problem of Imo State. Within 6 months, I will conduct the local government area election and people will be employed. I will give amnesty to our brothers in the bush. I will dialogue with them and reintegrate them into the society. That is what the late Yaradua did in Niger Delta. You don't use bombing to fight crime. You use dialogue and peace, he stated. Anyanwu, the incumbent national secretary of the PDP, lamented that there has been no local government area elections in Imo State for the past 8 years and no employment for the people. He also noted that the last medical doctors in Imo State were employed in 2009. Those 10,000 civil servants that Hakim employed and were later sacked, I will reemploy them. We will train and retrain our public school teachers and ensure our public schools compete with private schools. We had about 50 doctors, but today we have less than 30 doctors in Imo State. I will take care of the primary health center. I will employ doctors. No community in Imo State doesn't have at least 1 doctor, but because there has been no employment, many of them have gone abroad. We are going to set up ICT hubs as well as commercial hubs in Imo State for Imo people all over the world to bring their businesses home, not to shut down their businesses in other places, but to bring a branch of their businesses home. And when you bring your business home, I assure you that there will be no multiple taxation and security. He went on to say that there would be no election rigging this time. If they are popular, let them allow a free and fair election. I am going to win them under a free and fair election. I will declare an emergency in the education and health sector. We will give room for criticism and I will run our government with a human face. We will not arrest journalists and jail them for criticizing our government. I will engage Imo youth in agriculture. I started my life as a farmer. You all have heard of some daddy farms. Some of the richest people in Israel today are farmers. Imo has a very fertile land to cultivate food and catch crops, he said. Also, the national president of Ikoku spare part dealers, Festus Onyekwe, assured that Ikoku spare part dealers would mobilize en masse to vote for the PDP candidate. Onyekwe supported motor spare part dealers and Imo citizens in Rivers State to endorse the Imo governorship candidate of PDP, citing his leadership qualities and transformational agenda. Onyekwe said, "We are going to vote for Sam Anyanwu. From Thursday, buses will be available to take people home in Imo State so they can cast their votes on Saturday. There is so much insecurity and killings in Imo State, and that is why we are supporting him so that he can put an end to the endless killings because we are tired. We will also mobilize our people at home to ensure the vote out insecurity." Also, Charles Ibekwe, Igbo youth leader in Rivers State, assured Igbo youth in electing the governorship candidate next Saturday. According to his words, "We believe in the transformational agenda of Samuel Anyanwu, his leadership qualities, both as a local government chairman and as a senator and as a national secretary of PDP. Come 11 November 2023, we are all going down to Imo State to vote for him. We are solidly behind him. We have a lot of Imo people in this market. It needs to be clarified if any other candidate had visited Port Harcourt to seek support," he stated.